Everyone trying to weigh up how severe this is, how transmissible it is, but people and governments being cautious in the meantime.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's a spanner in the works, isn't it? Got to say, though, Kieran, that question time, it's rare to see the government so flat. No here's behind the Prime Minister and the Labor backbench really with their tails up. We'll get to that later, but let's talk Omicron because it's what everyone's talking about, as Kieran says, and it hits Australia, but no cause for panic is the message from Prime Minister Scott Morrison and New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet.
Well, it's obviously a variant of concern, but it's not the first one we've had. We've had 13 variants of concern over the course of the pandemic, 13 variants, I should say. And I think what's important is we stay calm. Australia is 86.7% vaccinated. With this variant, we know it could be more transmissible, but we also know that it's proving to be less severe. And so we just take this one step at a time, get the best information, make calm, sensible decisions. And the fact that 86.7% of Australians are double vaccinated, and we have one of the few whole-of-population booster programs already underway.
We don't need to have a knee-jerk reaction. We need to have a proportionate and balanced response to the situation that's in front of us as our health officials obtain more information, both at a state and Commonwealth level.
Okay, so bearing in mind only 2 states are taking overseas travellers without quarantine at the moment, New South Wales and Victoria. So my Queensland sources tell me to expect no change when it comes to the Queensland reopening date to the rest of the nation of December 17. Good news there. But if you've come from overseas to Queensland, you have to quarantine for 14 days even after that date. Determined not to go back to 14 days hotel quarantine in the New South Wales jurisdiction are the Prime Minister and the Premier. Not sure what Victoria's doing yet. We've got National Cabinet tomorrow. Having said that, the National Security Committee of Cabinet is meeting this afternoon, and on the table is a delay to the December 1 reopening for international students and skilled migrants that was announced just 1 week ago.
Australians are looking forward to Christmas. They're looking forward to being at the Ashes. They're looking forward to coming together. They're looking forward to 2022. From the 1st of December 2021, fully vaccinated eligible visa holders will be able to come to Australia without needing to apply for a travel exemption. Eligible visa holders, including skilled and student cohorts, as well as humanitarian temporary working holiday maker and provisional family visa holidays.
So December 1 is Wednesday. There are international students and skilled migrants. There are visa holders who would be expecting to come then, who might not be able to. Let's find out what happens. Should be an announcement tonight or tomorrow morning. The argument is that apart from the early evidence around Omicron, being it is a less dangerous strain than Delta, the vaccination rates in Australia are so high that there's no need to panic. In South Africa, they have only 26% double dose. In Australia, the Health Minister, Greg Hunt, pointed out we are at 87% double dose for over 16s, 75% for 12 to 15s, and a staggering 99% for over 60s. Mr Hunt not wasting any time this time in talking to the CEOs of the vaccine companies to ensure we are ready for the new variant.
I've also reaffirmed exactly what was in place. I've spoken with the CEOs of Pfizer and Moderna Australia over the course of the last 24 hours, confirmed that as our contracts had already prepared for variants, that if there were a requirement for a change, that they are ready and we are ready.
Well, it's been billed as an emergency National Cabinet meeting tomorrow, but from the Prime Minister's point of view, I understand it's just about making sure everyone is on the same page, Kieran.